Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily.
Now you keep referencing that Christian pastors are the problem as to our sisters, our black sisters.
Right.
You keep saying that they're empowering our black sisters to disrespect the black man.
Right.
Okay? But you know, I'm kind of reminded of something in a recent debate that I saw with Vice President Biden to his opponent, Congressman Paul Ryan. You know, Paul Ryan kept asserting things but could not give specifics. So can you give us a specific?
Sure. I'd be glad to. Let me start with the homosexual problem in the Christian church. Okay? When you allow men that are homosexual to be on the choir, to lead the choir. I watched a recent tape of a wonderful dance from your church, minister, where the dancers had red sheets. I saw it on YouTube. And they were dancing, and the sisters were beautiful, man.
Yes.
And then I looked into the center, and in the center, I saw what was clearly a homosexual. He threw his head back and waved his head and shook his behind. And I dropped my head in sadness. Because we don't understand what we are doing to black women when we do this. When we allow homosexuals to lead our choirs, to sit and prance in the midst of women, we are teaching them a lesson even though we don't realize it. And the lesson that we begin to teach them is that I don't have to respect a man.
Okay.
That's just one. Wait, okay. You asked me to be specific. Wait, I ain't gonna do Paul Ryan. I'm gonna get specific. I go down the whole line on them and tell you the problem.
Let me just interject. Okay, let me just interject, and I'm gonna give you back the mic so you can have the floor. But I want to interject this, okay? Because now you're making a reference to the church that we attend, Victory Christian Center, under our apostle Jimmy A. Ellis III. So let me say this, okay? It's not okay. Yes, are homosexuals in the church? Yes. Are whoremongers, alcoholics, backstabbers, gossipers, liars, okay, drinkers, are they in the church too? Yes, absolutely. So, you know, and even among some of my Christian brothers, we want to throw the whole book at the homosexuals. But the brother that's running up every woman, oh, he gets a pass. I heard a Christian pastor once say this, and you would probably love this Christian pastor. He said, oh, well, you know, I can't have no a homosexual, you know, singing on my choir, so you got a bent wrist and all that, you switching, well, you got to get all that together before you come up on my choir. Okay, Mr. Pastor, okay, Brother General, but what about the black man that's having sex with this woman? He's exploiting that woman, breaking this woman's heart, impregnating this woman, impregnating that woman. Oh, but he can sing on the choir. That's good. Ain't that interesting?
That's a good point.
No, see, sin is sin, ladies and gentlemen. Okay?
But let me ask you a question.
God does not see things partially like we do. And I thank God, beloved, that God isn't a general like yourself, because we'd be in some hot mess.
I got bad news for you. God's a lot worse than me. And when he get ready to come through, we're going to see it. And to say that God is not violence, what the minister said earlier, is so incorrect. God killed more people on this earth than anybody. He killed because I'm going to tell you now, because of our sin. But in reference to what you said earlier, how many alcoholics drink alcohol during Sunday service?
They're already drunk when they come.
No. How many of them have a drink in their hand during the service? None. Okay. You know why? You don't allow it. You know why? Because you are trying to get the people in the church to refrain from drinking alcohol. Okay. So the minister that said you cannot be with a bent wrist in my church was correct. Yes, people are coming in from all over, all walks of life. Homosexuality, drunkenness, all murderers, killers. I got all kind of drug dealers, killers, all up in Israelite school, U.P.K, that have changed their life. The point is they changed their life. The problem in the Christian church is they're not changing their life, minister. You're allowing them and giving them a forum to spread their homosexuality and empowering them in your choirs to promote homosexuality. That is the difference. It's not that homosexuality is being singled out as a worse sin than any other sin. Sin is sin. But the problem is there's a culture in the Christian church and the Muslim mosque that is being allowed to proliferate, that is destroying us, and we had better address it.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous treading the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with 5 beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen no do.